Hey guys, this video is brought to you by Incogni. For the low price of, I have no idea how much Incogni costs per month. If you subscribe to Incogni using the link below in the description, I get nothing because I'm not monetized and I have no idea what even Incogni is. But anyway, I just thought I would address a few little things that Lane Myers supporters have been going on about. First, about doxing me. I ripped that Band-Aid off a long time ago. I put my information out there 7 years ago, give or take, just so no one can ever claim to dox me. They're never going to. And I'm not worried about you, obviously, because my information is out there. So have fun. Go knock yourself out. Don't care about you. That's number one. Number two is one of the Lane Myers supporters has threatened to contact the state bar. Once again, my California state bar number is 320086. I put it in the response to their comment about them reporting me to the state bar. Again, I am very, very unconcerned. First of all, I've represented lawyers in at least 6 state bar complaints. I am familiar with the process. I have no issues with it. I am very unconcerned about it. One thing that I am very, very certain of is that nothing will ever happen. There will never be an investigation over a non-client making a bar complaint. You have to remember that for every lawyer out there representing a client, there's someone on the other side who is upset that that lawyer did a good job, right? And so, they can make a complaint, but it doesn't go anywhere. The state bar is aware of it. They're not gonna do anything unless you're a client, unless you can make a credible claim that you were a client. It has to be a credible claim that you were a client. And in addition, let's say that you're, whatever you're trying to do, you have to remember also that lawyers have this pesky little thing called the First Amendment, and the California State Bar is a state agency. It is an arm of the state. It is restricted through the 14th Amendment and the First Amendment, preventing it from taking away my First Amendment rights to criticize and critique matters of public interest. And they're not going to. They never will. They never have. I can't tell you the number of people who have made complaints to the state bar about me. I remember, I think it was Earl Warden published his, no, it wasn't Earl, it was someone else. Published the state bar complaint they made about me. Yeah, it's just not a thing. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere simply because you're not my client, and I have a First Amendment right to comment on matters of public interest. So, I mean, you're more than welcome to make whatever state bar complaints you want about me. Go to their website. They have a form you can download and fill out and file. It's free of charge. Good luck. Have fun. Don't care. I'll never hear about it. And if you wonder why taxes go up, it's because idiots like you are wasting people. People actually read these things. They just won't do anything because you're not my client, and I haven't violated any of the rules of professional responsibility. There are specific rules of professional responsibility. They're enumerated. There's case law on them, interpreting them, and I'd have to violate one of them for the state bar to even remotely be interested, and they're not. So good luck. And last but certainly not least are Lane Myers supporters curiously concerned about me allegedly doxing Lane Myers during the live stream when I was going over the reply brief that Lane Myers filed on his own behalf as a pro se litigant in the state of Arizona versus Lane Myers. He had his address and phone number, his home address and phone number on there, which again is stupid because that's where opposing counsel is supposed to send communications and things like that. And if you have your home address on there when you're incarcerated, that's just going to delay you receiving these documents. So another well thought out plan by Lane Myers. But these documents, these court documents, are public records. They're public documents. A court proceeding is a public proceeding. There are some court proceedings that can be that can be non-public, like juvenile matters and things like that. But most criminal proceedings are open to the public. The public can view them. The public can get the documents that are filed in them, unless for whatever reason they're sealed. Usually they'd be sealed if they have social security information or victims' contact information and things like that. But this particular reply brief, it's a public document. It was acquired by Jim Finch and or one of his local reporters using a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, which is Arizona's version of the federal Freedom of Information Act, I'm assuming. So yeah, I mean, it's a public document. It's public record. I don't know why anybody would be concerned about me posting a public record if he was dumb enough to put his address and phone number on it. If he's dumb enough to be pro se, where he has to put his address and phone number on it, where he can be contacted. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But one of the many advantages of having an attorney is that your name, address, and phone number, and probably email address aren't on all your pleadings. Well, I guess your name would be, because you'd be in one of the plaintiff versus defendant categories or whatever, but at least your address and phone number aren't on there. So, that's one of the many perks about having an attorney. So I don't consider it to be doxing, and I'm surprised that Lane Meyer's supporters would consider it to be doxing, considering the fact that they think that that public contact information for public people, and he is a public person. He is, for the purposes of Lane Myers, the state of Arizona versus Lane Myers, he's not a public official, but he is a public personality. This is a matter of public interest. He's a public figure, or at least a limited public figure, for the purpose of these proceedings. So I don't see why Lane Meyer supporters would be upset about this. I don't see why they'd be crying dox, dox, dox when the victim's information was put out there, which was also a matter of public record, and that was their defense for Lane Myers was, this is public record. Well, the reply brief is also public record, and Lane Myers himself wrote that information on there. Blame Lane Myers, don't blame me. So anyway, if you think you're going to scare me or intimidate me or otherwise cause me to back off, you're not. I will keep reporting on this. I find it to be interesting. I can't wait to see Lane Meyer's motion to recuse the judge. I think it's going to be hilarious and fun. He'll have no understanding of the elements that he has to show and no ability to show it. He'll probably cite inapposite cases, and it's just going to be a hoot. And then from there, we'll see how it goes. But it's going to be nothing but fun, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.